to link your ideas. But whether you're talking about succession planning or new technology or different applicant tracking system, whatever it might be, your ideas need to be linked to the business results in order for folks in the C-suite to give you the time of day and seriously consider what you're proposing. Put yourself first in the CEO's shoes. What is the CEO thinking about, being pressured about, being measured on? When the CEO goes in front of the board, what's the board asking and looking for and expecting? And when the CEO is talking to you and others in the organization, what does the CEO say that they want to see happening in the business? When you first understand the need, you can take a 5-step simple process, but it starts with understanding the need of the business, of the CEO and the other folks in the C-suite, so that you can tether to it, so that you can make real and authentic. This is a compelling business case when you can do that, but you won't want to assume. Don't operate on stale or generic information. Try hard not to generalize, but to be very specific. Step 2 is that you're going to state the business need. You're not going to say, hey, I'd like to propose that we purchase a new HRIS. Instead, you'll be saying, echoing back the needs of the business, the results that others are looking for. What you're proposing is a solution that helps to meet those needs, as opposed to a standalone. You need to understand the need, articulate the need, open the conversation around that need, and then establish this path of solid, crystal clear links between their needs and your solution. Do not skip this step. You might be tempted to because it'll seem so obvious to you. But trust me, those connect the dots, they are not as clear to your partner. Otherwise, this whatever you're trying to do would already have been approved and already be in place. After you have made very, very clear links in a way that's concise and compelling, we want to be able to show that we are tapped in and that we're talking about exactly the same thing that the folks in the C-suite are talking about. We're not talking about something else that's a distraction. We're talking about a solution. And last but not least, because we are dealing with humans, we also want to be able to not only build that logical case the way the first 4 steps did, but also the emotional aspect of it. Everything has an emotional aspect, no matter how clinical and business-like it sounds, but there's always a reason why. So whatever's going on, whatever the actual real reason is, the why for the individuals you're talking to, try to incorporate that in a non-manipulative way, but in an authentic way. Again, talking about what they genuinely care about.